Good morning, my dear 11 Science and Commerce IP students. I am going to start today if clause in Python. So myself is Alayana Zakhtari, your IP teacher. I am going to start if clause today. It's a type of statements already we have discussed in my previous class. So we are going to see today some of the programs I am going to discuss. Okay, what is if else statement? That is known to you. I have discussed. It's a conditional statement. Now we are going to see what are the different types of program we can create by using the if else statements. The first program that I am sharing here with you is the if the given number is positive or negative. That means many times you will be given a task, like suppose you are creating a software for the small kids and you want to give them a task like play a game, enter a number and you will show positive or negative. So we all know that when the number is positive when we are having the number as greater than 0. Number is negative when the number is less than 0. So this particular program is given in terms of if else statements. Here NUM you can take as any number. Initially, as you are beginners, you are just starting with the programming language, so we can simply write down NUM equals to 5 and then you continue this program. If NUM is greater than equals to 0, print positive, or you can print that is negative. Now here you analyze the writing pattern of the if statement. First you write down if, then you give the variable, then greater than equals to 0, then greater than equals to 0 is the condition for positivity, and then we are going to have the colon symbol in the sense here we are continuing the program further to the next line, and next line we are writing print positive or 0. Okay, if it is not particularly satisfying this condition, then we are going by the else means if the number is not positive, so obviously it will be negative. So what is if statement? If statement is checking for the condition, else if the condition is not satisfied, what you have to print. Remember students, it's not always necessary to have the else statement. We can write if statement without else statement also, right? Now second program is if the number is positive or negative or 0. So here second program is saying is program checks if the number is positive or negative or 0. And what we are writing? We are writing with the hashtag. Okay, if number is greater than 0, we are writing print positive or 0. Elif agar number is equals to 0, that means if the number is equals to 0. See students, here again a variation I am showing you, two variations, one is elif, one is else. See, if you are writing second condition, in the first case we are only having one condition. What is that one condition? Either the number is greater than 0 or the number is less than 0. If it is greater than 0, then it will be positive. If it is less than 0, then it will be negative. In this case we are having two conditions. What are the two conditions? If the number is greater than 0, it is positive. Also a condition is there, if it is equals to 0, we are having number is 0. Else what we are printing? Number is a negative number. So looking at the program this way, you see elif num double equals to 0. Why we are using double equals to? Because we are comparing the programming, or we are just comparing the values. Here num is already having a value which is not known to us, and we are comparing whether that particular value is equals to 0 or not. Clear? Next you see next program is to illustrate again. Here this particular program in the if block, in the previous case we have written only one statement. In this particular program we have written two statements. Write a Python program to illustrate the if else statement. This is the questions, and the questions are beginning with the hashtag because these are not the programs. You can save these files like this in your Python files. I equals to 20, that means i's value is 20. If I is less than 15, okay, if i's value is less than 15, we are printing I is smaller than 15, or we are printing if I am in if block. That means if i's value is less than 15, we are printing I is smaller than 15, and also we are checking whether the if is in if block. That means one extra message we are showing. Else if I is not less than not less than, that is 15, that means we can say I is greater than 15, then we are just displaying the value here I is greater than 15 and I am in else block. Okay, and the last statement is going to come in all the if statements as well as the if statements, because it is been written outside the else block. So what is written there? I am not in if and not in else block. Clear? So this way you can write more than one statement in the if block, as well as you can write more than one statement in the else block. This is the output. This output will look like this. I is greater than 15. I am in else block. I am not in if and not in else block. This statement is the last statement that we have written outside the else. So this way you take the variations, take different numbers and just go by the statements. Now this program, you see, program to illustrate the use of if statements, right? Program to illustrate the use of if statements. I equals to 10 if I equals to 10. That means already we have initialized the value of I to 10, and again we are further checking what values it is going to print or what the output it is going to print. So as we can see here, I's value is taken as 10 and we are checking if I is equals to 10. Yes, it is 10. Further inside if, you can see another if is written. See the alignment, see the indentation. Inside the if we are having another if statement. If I less than 15, what we are printing? Printing I is less than 15. Okay, so this is nested if statement, and these things whichever written with the hashtag, if you will not type those things while writing the program, then also it is okay. These are your comments. Repeatedly I am saying, don't get confused with this type of statements. Okay, will only be executed if statements above it is true. Second statements, again you see, and this if I less than 15 statement is written without else statement. So what is given there? No else statement. So then also it is okay. It's running, it's working. Same way you can also do. If I less than 12, we are writing print I is smaller than 12 to, else print I is greater than 15. In board sometimes the program will be given to you. They will not ask you to write down the program. What they will ask you is to find the output. If this program is given and you are asked to find out the output, you see what will be the output. I is smaller than 15. The first line will be executed. Second, I is smaller than 12 too. The third line will be executed. But the third line, that is I is greater than 15, is not going to be executed. Why? Because it is the else part of the if statement where it is saying I is less than 12. Clear? Next. Python program to illustrate the use of if-else if statement. Again, this can come as a find the output type of questions. I equals to 20 if I equals to 10. Print I is 10. Elif I equals to 15. Print I is 15. Elif I equals to 20. Print I is 20. Else print I is not present. So now what will be the output? You see, we are having the value of I as 20 and we are checking here if I is equals to 10. Is it 10? No. So what is going to be printed? It is not going to be printed. So next it is checking for the 15. Is it 15? No. Is it 20? Yes. So what will be the output? The output is I is 20. This way the programs will come. Now this is the program I want you to try at home. Write a program whether a given number is even or odd. You know the basic programming, we can say that starts from this particular program. X is the variable name I have chosen. I have taken int input, enter number. We are taking a number and storing it in a variable x. So if x percentage 2 equals to 0, that means if the number is divided by 2 and we are getting the remainder as 0, what we are printing? We are printing it as even number. See the any number in this wall, how can you know it as even or odd? We can divide the number with 2, and if we are getting the output as 0, that is an even number. Else if we are not getting the output as 0, we are taking it as the odd number. So this particular program is like that. We are checking the number, and if the number is divisible by 0, and yes, here I have used the symbol which is known as your percentage. Now what is this percentage? Percentage is going to find out the remainder. What is remainder? You divide a number by 2, whatever remainder we are getting. If you are getting the remainder as 0, then this is known as your even number. Else if you are not getting the remainder as 0 or something else, this will be taken as your odd number. So this is what all about your if-else statement. Let me summarize the things today again. If-else statements is a conditional statements written in Python. We are going to check the conditions in terms of if-else statements. So first program is showing for a single condition. The program is to check whether a given number is positive or negative. If number is greater than equals to 0, we are writing here positive, or you can give any of your user defined messages. These are my messages I am printing. You can print your messages, right? Second program I have shown for more than one condition. If number is greater than 0, then you print the positive. Else you print number is 0, else you print negative number. So this way more than one condition you can do by taking the elif. The third program that I've shown you how to write more than one statements in the if block as well as in the else block. This way you can write print I am in if block, print I am in else block. If you are writing like this, I is greater than 15, you can go by I am in else block and I am not in if and not in else block. We are going to have this, and this particular program we have seen the use of nested if. In the nested if we are going to have more than one if, so it is not necessary to write else for the if. If you are not writing else, then also the program is going to be executed. This particular thing is given if you are having the value of I. If I is 20, if I is what is the value that is matching, you are going to see the program. If I is 10, I is 15, I is 20, and then the last program is to find out whether a given number is even or odd, checking the program by using the percentage symbol. Thank you all of you. If you have any doubt, we are having the doubt section in the links, and also the exams are also given there, and also we are having the online class now, so please ask your doubts there. Okay, thank you.